Here with the University of Tampa, head coach Chris Catanach. From left to right, student athletes Berkeley Whaley, Jen Scholz, and Meagan Burke. Coach, can you start us off with some comments on the match?
Wow. It's never easy to win these, and wow, this was even more intense than I thought it could be. In 2010, we played them in an unbelievable match to go to the Elite Eight, and I thought that was intense, and this one appeared to be even more so. I was very impressed with how they came out and played against us. They executed, I'm assuming, their game plan to a T, and then our kids, we got down and dirty, and I always give them, I haven't done it multiple times, but they know the line I say from this movie where when it gets rough, you got to get mean. It's a Clint Eastwood line from the Outlaw Josie Wales, one of my favorite movies. But anyway, really proud of what we pulled out tonight, because we were under the gun.
Questions?
Well, Berkley, you seem to get very mean. You had, easily 21 kills and one error over a 4-set match. Incredible performance. Talk to me about how you picked apart their defense, more or less.
Well, it all starts with the breakdown of the teams that we do before a match and our preparation. And all the coaches give us the strengths and weaknesses of the other team and what you pick apart. And it starts with a pass, the set, and I just go up and pick apart where we know their weaknesses are.
Meagan, you really anchored that middle core. You've really stepped into a leadership role and have been a terror to face the entire season. Talk to me a little bit about how you've stepped into that leadership and you plan for each role given to you.
I don't think it's all just me. I think I just try to do the best I can for my team, and I just try to focus on my hitter and what I'm supposed to do to contribute to the team. So I just kind of give it my best, and I guess I'm kind of lucky sometimes. I don't really see it as like I'm this huge great player, but I just try my best and just do what I can for the team.
Jen, you played a lot last year as a freshman, and this year you're playing even more. Can you talk about how much more confidence you have this year?
Well, first, it's just really different being a sophomore than a freshman. You know the ropes, and you know how to respond to things, and playing time and more time on this specific court gives you more confidence because you're more familiar with the court, and just every year you grow and
You get wiser.
You get wiser.
You get very wise.
Jen gets wiser.
She's very wise.
Yes. I guess just experience.
Coach, since 2008, you've lost 7 sets in the regional. West Florida's won 6 of those. Can you talk to their success against us here?
Well, there's one team I always dread facing in that regional final, and it is West Florida. Alyssa Walter does an amazing job of game planning, and you try to predict and look at matchups and what are they going to do and how are they going to execute, and it's just a guessing game, and they executed very well, and they did tonight. So it was a rough start for us in that first set because they were executing so well. So we were able to turn that, and we did that again in 2010. So yeah, it's tough to face them, and she's a good coach, and that's why they've pushed us like they have.
Probably more for Meagan or Berkley. When you have playing against a team that has 5 seniors, how hard is it at the end of that match to put them away?
West Florida's always been a good team. They've always got pumped up to play them, especially their middles being seniors. I know I've always get extra pumped, and I'm okay, to shut them down. I'm trying to do my best. We always talk about that, but I think they're a very, very strong team. West Florida's always been strong, so it's always that good competition. So that's what I think about.
Coach, what's one thing that your team is bringing to this Elite Eight that you feel is going to be your strongest asset?
Well, we're fast and athletic, and I'm hoping our fast middle offense opens it up for the outsides and gives us an opportunity to really force teams to have to defend us in a flurry. They're not going to be able to set up against us very easily because of our middle offense. So I think the athleticism, our size, we're good size now, and we can compete with a lot of big teams because of that. Our serving, when we get down and dirty, our serving it came through tonight, and that's going to be a plus for us. So we bring a really, and tonight we showed a really unified team. We've been working at that. Again, we haven't lost since early in the season, and you should be just so confident. Well, things are, as a team, as you develop a team, things can get under the surface and bubble, but they don't come out because you haven't had a loss. So we've got to find those things and correct them, and try to be proactive and figure out what they are and correct them so we can become a better team. Tonight, they worked on that. They were very unified. They bent, but they didn't break under the pressure.
I guess for anybody really, you guys went on a big run in the third set after dropping the first and then taking the second. Can you talk about kind of momentum there, the importance of that, trying to take the lead in the third?
That's definitely, the momentum is definitely a game changer. And it's hard to not get complacent when you get a lead that high, because you think, all right, we got this, and everyone's guilty of doing that. So it's really important to stay focused and work point by point, like Coach says. And I think we obviously let up a little bit, but we really tried to stay as a team and stay unified, like he said, and pulled it out.
We got mean.
Well, and when we switch sides, there's a human side to it. You will, we call it turning it down a little bit. It's hard not to keep it turned up. And if you look at that set, we started the fourth set down big, and we battled back. And I'm looking at the stats here. We scored 25 points to win the set, or we received 25 points. We had to score 24 of them, meaning we had to win 24 points to win the set. That's how difficult that was. The only rarer thing I've seen is this year we played St. Leo, and we had to win 15 points to win 15-12. That's unheard of. So the other team was that stingy. So that says a lot about what we accomplished tonight too, to score 24 points of the 25. They only gave us 1 point tonight.
More questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.